Welcome to Instant Discussions. Today we are discussing...
I'm Tony.
I'm John.
I'm Steffan.
Today we are discussing a documentary from 2008 called Man
on the Wire.
Nope, it's just called Man on Wire.
Ah, shit.
Taken from
I watched
Police
the wrong
Report.
one.
Man on Wire without wine and cheese.
Yes.
That was the real torture.
Oh, no wine and cheese?
No wine and cheese.
I'm sorry, there was no wine. Well, you could have brought your own wine and cheese.
Yeah, I know.
That could have. Yeah.
But the movie should have supplied me with wine and cheese, I'm just saying.
Had either of you seen this film before?
No.
Yes.
What?
I saw it when it first came out.
Really?
And when it first came out, I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Watching it again,
I'm waiting for the troll.
didn't like
not so much.
You really saw this film?
Yeah.
There was a point in my life where I was like a douchebag only into documentaries and shit. And I was like, I did watch nothing but docs. Meh. So I watched everything that I could find that was out there. So this was one of them.
Wow.
Well, let's go to the initial viewing then.
Oh, my initial
yeah.
viewing when I first saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just like, oh my God, this guy's awesome. He is dedicated to his art. The story, I thought the story was just like kind of beautiful.
I really liked his passion that he had.
That's how I felt originally.
Yeah. I've seen it twice now. I saw it closer to when it first came out and then again now.
I can see how someone would be lit by his passion. Yes.
What did you think about the way they presented the film as a heist movie in the beginning parts of it?
I thought that the fact that obviously he's alive.
Yeah.
There's no spoilers when you see the guy talking.
Yeah.
Or there is a spoiler.
It was like, the ending of the heist film and the point of the heist
Well,
film.
no, not the entire film, but in the very beginning when they're being more secretive about what's going on and, they're sneaking into the towers and having
Yeah, they were talking about the fake IDs and just everything up to
They weren't talking about the
hiding and shit.
the high wire walking yet.
Oh.
It was like, dun.
I thought that was, at least at the very, very beginning, it was a little weird. Like, once it got to a certain point, though, it was cool, and I appreciated it, and I thought it was cool. But I just thought, I don't know, it kind of was just overshadowed by the fact that you knew.
I mean, he's going to survive, but the other thing is you don't know also if he's going to pull it off.
Yeah, that's the only thing that you're like, is
I don't
he
know
actually
why,
going to walk?
But I always got this grand sense throughout the whole film. He's going to make the walk. Like, the thing is the making this documentary, if he didn't end up doing the walk, the point of the documentary was moot. So I'm like, he's going to do it. Like, it doesn't
With
matter.
everything that goes into it, you still have the point to make the documentary for him to try this.
The very image on the cover.
I was going to say, but the cover right away, you
Photoshop.
see him
Come
on...
You could easily Photoshop that.
You see him on the Twin Towers.
Like, seriously.
I'm just saying.
The point of the heist part of it was ruined because we already knew what was happening.
All right.
Yeah, on second
That's
viewing,
fine.
it was just really slow, and it was like, just get to the fucking monkey already.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of shit, and
I don't think it was.
I would just wait. I was like, okay, we know he's going to make it, and we know he's going to walk, so a lot of it was boring. And then his, like, him going through doing it at different places. I mean... It's cool, but it could have been part of a series that was 30 minutes long.
Exactly.
And so on the second viewing, on the first viewing, I really enjoyed it. Second, I was like,
Well, I disagree with your second viewing and with Stefan's first viewing.
I immediately felt how Tony felt during his second viewing.
Wow. I disagree with both of you then. I thought this was thoroughly entertaining all the way through.
No.
And I really liked his passion and seeing his desire for that and how he wasn't... the goal was just... because it was there and he was inspired, he wanted to do it, and he didn't really have a purpose beyond that. It wasn't necessarily to be a showman or.
But
to
we're
be
American.
famous.
We need to know why. Fucking French. They do shit for no fucking
No,
reason.
that's fine. I accepted his answer, and
Bullshit.
I'm like, I admire the guy for all his passion to make this happen and go and do illegal things, and that was awesome. But I mean, it fucking took ages to get there.
And I like the way they built it up and the long process that it took, because that's a pretty crazy thing to pull off. And
It is a crazy thing to pull off.
No, like it's like the base jumping, which is you have the already illegal thing, jumping off of skyscrapers and such and doing skydiving like that. But this is like all of the rigging that goes involved in that. This is so much more that you need to pull off than just jumping up, getting to the top of a building with a parachute.
But with all his crazy shit and like his passions
then
and stuff, to me, it's all really selfish the way he comes across. He just wants to do shit because of himself, and he's not sharing anything. So it's just like a big selfish thing. He could have died, and his friends would have been all fucked up and depressed for the rest of his life. They could have gotten in worse trouble.
But they also saw how good he was at what he was doing. They knew that there was a risk for it, and they were frightened by that. And some of them did drop out as they were going on, as they were realizing how dangerous this was. I don't want to be responsible for this. But the others, they saw the passion that he had in it, and they got joy from seeing that passion, and to help him fulfill that dream, it made them happy by seeing him so happy. And even I love the reaction of the police officers
that was hilarious.
At the end.
That was awesome.
Because they're watching and they're like, we know we got to get him down, but also like, as he was saying, like, this is something no one else is ever going to see again. Yeah. So I might as well enjoy watching this. They realize what's going on, and that he seems to know what he's doing there. We want him to be safe, and that's their worry as well.
Yeah, if they get involved, he's gonna die.
Yeah, so it's just we got to hands off on this and encourage him to come in, and so I like their reaction.
At least cops of that age.
And one thing I noticed too is the cut scenes of like them sneaking around. It was like kind of shitty. It was like unsolved mysteries almost.
It's that kind of recreation scenes. Yeah, they're definitely. But it's the simple way they're doing it on a documentary. You're not going to spend a huge budget on recreating the whole.
Yeah, I wonder how much it cost to make.
That was
couldn't have been that much, right?
It totally was Unsolved Mysteries.
It was.
Holy shit!
I was on Unsolved Mysteries.
Were you?
Yeah. You're such a bragger. Everything he's like, oh, I was doing this and I was doing that.
Mystery solved.
Yep.
It's John Reynolds.
Oh my god.
It was the one with the crying picture of Jesus or whatever, and the girl in the coma. And
really?
The pictures were crying. Yeah, it was like her brother or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So much of this fucking cutting.
But it was that Unsolved Mysteries.
You were like your brother or something?
You know what the mystery was behind that? At least how they did it on set. They just like pumped some oil through the picture.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure that's what they did in real life too. The budget on this film was approximately $1.9 million.
Holy shit!
And it made $5 million. But that 1.9 million, I don't think that includes any of their costs. Working on getting that to happen.
Oh no, yeah, but that's still that's more money than I thought.
Yeah,
that's
film's expensive.
Ridiculous.
$1 million, like for modern film, $1 million isn't that much.
No, but this is a fucking documentary.
It is.
Where all it was like footage of
him doing shit by himself, walking on in his backyard.
Well, that's the other question: was it shot digital or was it shot on film? Because film's expensive if they shot it on that. Plus, they had to pay the people who were in it. I'm sure.
Right, but
and then they, have they pay the editor, they pay the sound production. You got to pay to get it into theaters.
It sounds
pay
like
for advertising.
And then they had the Rolling Stones song in there. I can't get no.
It's rare to get a film that's
feels like Philippe took $1 million
nowadays.
A wet chunk out of that one.
Oh, maybe. But
one of my favorite.
What else is he gonna do with his life nowadays?
It's true.
Yeah, one of my favorite things, but my least favorite things is like everybody after is like, and we never ever talked to him again.
Yeah,
and we split up, and he banged some chick, and then we broke up, and then we never even saw each other ever again. I was like, awesome.
And he didn't really
BFFs.
He really didn't do much after this.
No,
ever again. Like
he did have the pass to the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
Lifetime.
I mean,
still go right now.
He could go at any moment that he wants up there. It's
too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, I mean, because he already conquered the highest thing. There's other people who've done these acts and they've gone like across the Grand Canyon and such. But I mean,
Homer Simpson did it.
He's done. No, he didn't.
He almost made it.
No, he was jumping it. That was different. And that was Springfield Gorge. But yeah, it was interesting. So the reason I picked this movie.
You were in it. Let me guess.
Yeah, I was in this movie. No, I wasn't.
Why'd you pick this
in the
movie?
late 1970s. I picked this movie because recently in the theaters I saw a trailer for a movie that I gotta look up what it's called now. It is called The Walk, and stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Oh.
He did Castaway and Forrest Gump and Back to the Future and Flight, a bunch of other movies. Anyway, it is a dramatic film version of this movie.
Oh.
So Jogo Lev is going to be playing that French guy, and he's going to be walking across the wire. And the trailer starts out with like zooming up. It climbs up the World Trade Center tower, and then it's obviously CGI, of course.
Tony, apparently it is not too soon.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm offended. Let's all start writing letters.
Yeah. But it's interesting seeing that trailer after watching the movie and seeing him like.
I guess if they were to make
character.
a movie and put in only the good stuff and add better stuff, it would be a pretty good movie, I think.
I'm definitely,
if they make it like how you're saying, like a kind of caper whatever ish.
Because it's got Robert Zemeckis behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely interested in seeing it. He does good stuff.
Yeah, he does do good stuff.
So I think it'll be good. I'm sure they'll add in a bunch of made up drama.
Yeah, make it
put in there.
Shit. Yeah,
and that'll be great. Like there's
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah,
the
yeah.
tension with him and his girlfriend. Be like,
yeah.
no, you can't do it. No, I must do this dream. No.
Oh, here's another thing that I thought. It was so weird. It was like
heartbreak when he.
it was all nice and like family friendly, and then all of a sudden he's banging that chick
Yeah.
and she's all naked, and I was like, that really wasn't needed. You didn't really need to show
And
tits.
it was completely shot like Clockwork Orange.
I know it was. I appreciated that
Yeah.
part, but it really wasn't needed. Like I was like,
That
I could
was-
show my kid this. Oh wait,
No, I can't.
Well, but the other thing is that
Not anymore.
yeah.
it's that French atmosphere, the
Yeah.
European style, where it's like they didn't show them having sex. They just showed them playing around, and they were
Yeah.
naked, and that was it. So it wasn't like it was still the family friendly European version.
Is this
of that.
technically a French film?
Well, I think it's British.
Well, the
Oh.
budget was also given in euros, so
But country of origin, United Kingdom, United States. So, yeah, I'm gonna say British. You good?
I was looking at something.
You ready for a game?
Fuck yeah, bro.
do we do the game?
That was September 11th of 2014.
No pre-guessing. No pre-guessing.
Never
Do you have your buzzer?
forget.
Do you have your
I
buzzer?
have no
Yeah,
idea
right
what
here.
my buzzer is.
This is mine.
It's
Sure.
right here. I think it's right there. It's harder for me to reach though.
9/11. What would you do?
Do we do this first or the ratings first?
Buckle fine.
That's not yours. That's 3. That's all right. Oh, we can do ratings first. Let's do ratings first. Well, I'm sad to hear them.
Yeah, you're gonna be really sad.
Originally,
I know.
originally it would have been a 4.
Mm-hmm. And then your heart broke. And
Watching it again though, like I don't know whether to go 2 or 3. It's like you're in this right in the middle.
2.
Man, I'm trying to.
I think I'd have to go down. I think I'll agree with Jack Steffan on this one too.
Look, I apologize for my last pick of Existence because I wasn't as confident on that one, but I do not apologize for this movie. I think that you have no heart and you're horrible people. So this
Well,
is a
that's
4-star.
true.
This is 4 stars for me, and I think this is a great documentary, and I think more people should watch it. I think it's good.
I do not agree.
Do not agree.
I think you're both terrible people, and I will remind you, Poltergeist, and almost everything you pick.
Yeah,
so,
right, bro.
You know,
Was trying to pick a horror film
never get over that.
in the middle of a tornado.
So
a tornado of shit.
all right, let's do the game now.
Okay.
I do not feel bad about picking that film and making you guys watching it because of how much crap I have to watch because of fucking horror films.
Man on Wire's not crap.
God damn
You
it.
shut your damn mouth.
I'm talking about fucking horror films.
I
It's like a
know.
month
Man
of
on
me
Wire.
being
Mouth.
forced to eat shit.
So the first
Yeah,
question.
but you like eating shit. Okay.
Oh, I wish I did.
I mean, like literal, not figurative.
No, I wish I did.
Man on the wire.
Dude, I'd have like infinite food.
That would be good. But it deteriorates over time. All right. So, Philippe, this guy, he did 2 other walks, or there's 3 walks that are shown in this movie.
Right.
So I'm gonna have some questions relating to all of those. The first one was Notre Dame.
Mhm.
Where is Notre Dame located? Tony.
In France,
Specifically, what city?
Paris.
Correct. I don't know how you would have known that one. All right. The second one was the Sydney Harbor Bridge. What city is Sydney Harbor Bridge located in? Stefan.
Sydney,
Sydney what?
Australia.
Correct.
Whoa.
These are tough, and they're going to get tougher. All right. The third walk was across the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. What city were the World Trade Center towers located in? Steffan.
It like flashed back.
I know.
It totally did. That was awesome.
New York.
In what state?
New York.
What country?
United States.
All right.
Venezuela. No.
No!
America.
So close. Gotta go with your first answer on that. All right, no, Steph, you get that one. All right, next question. How tall were the Twin Tower buildings? I'll accept feet, meters, or floors. Stephen?
112 floors?
Oh, no. Tony?
114 floors.
Oh, no. 110 floors.
Shit, I knew it. I was like,
You give it too
I'm
much
like,
credit.
Well, I was counting the basement. There's in the base. It goes down 4 from there. So I guess sorry about that. I messed it up.
Do you want to go there and check?
Tony's bullshitting. Let's just keep going.
All right. Last question to tie it up and make the game worthless for everyone, or to just give more points. In what year were the Twin Towers bombed? Tony.
2001.
Incorrect. Stefan. Do you want me to repeat the question?
Yeah, repeat it.
In what year were the Twin Towers bombed?
Oh.
Stefan.
They were never bombed.
1993.
Oh.
Yeah, they're bombing
Yeah.
down actually in the basement.
People
whatever
forget that
area.
one because it only killed 6 people and
Yeah.
they didn't succeed. But it was bombed. Not, you know.
By Obama.
All right, Stefan wins
Hussein.
that one.
Holla.
Speaking of Stefan, what movie are we watching this week?
Oh, next week we are going to watch a movie called Frank.
Nice. I like that one. I saw
And
that one.
beans.
No beans.
Oh.
No
Just
beans,
Frank.
just Frank.
And no robot either. Just Frank.
Yes.
Aw.
It's not the prequel to Robot and Frank or the sequel after Robot dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Just Frank.
we'll see you all next week. Thank you all for watching. And let us know if you like Man on Wire or if you
If you
are
hate
uncultured
it,
swine
if you
like
think
these
it's
guys.
an idiot, stupid
Thank
head.
you. Bye.